All right, so what exactly happened between Playboi Carti and Lucki? Lucki has already been going back and forth with Destroy Lonely. Now people are saying, or some people are saying, like he's cool with Benji or something. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. I think Lucki is just the type of guy who I feel like he's a nice guy. And so when people are coming at him, he's like looking around like, who, me? What did I do? But I guess because he stole, like, actually he didn't even steal Lone's girl. Lone just happened to get his sloppy seconds, which isn't really his fault. Lucki just been in the game way longer, so therefore, you know, the rapper girls, the groupies, they get tossed around left and right. So if Lucki been here since 2016, he probably hit your girl already if you're just a new rapper who's been popping for the last like 2 years, right? But anyway, so as we all know, Playboi Carti had his little B-Day shindig in New York. We already knew this was gonna get shut down, or at least I did. I was like, you know, if Yeet did that in LA and he was pretty big, don't get me wrong, pause, Playboi Carti in New York, which is like the most concentrated city in the US, I believe, of course the whole city is gonna pop out. And so I heard like 10,000 people came, and Playboi Carti nearly arrested at his B-Day event, like a whole bunch of shenanigans. But in the midst of all that, I guess him and Lucki were going at each other. Let's see how this even started, because I gotta tap into. So I guess because of, again, Destroy Lonely, and I think even Carson entered the chat a little bit, Carti posts on his story, everybody got a Jesus piece twin, but fuck that. What your rocks look like, pointers, no custom shit. Okay, so he's basically saying I'm richer than you, you dumb fuck, which he probably is, I can't lie. Plus he has a label. He also said like you should have signed Opium, because I think what was it, like Carson said had some bar which everyone thought he was talking about, Sofago, where you should have signed to Opium. But I guess Carti's now relating it to Lucki. I don't know what this is, lil bro. Do you? This me right now, by the way, in New York. And so what is that, like a Richard Mill? I'm not like, you know, I'm not rich enough where I can even know what that is, but it looks pretty expensive, I can't lie. This is what I do. I just be low IRS shit, but I can pop it. I just be low IRS. What does that mean? Like scamming or something? IRS is what collects your taxes. Okay, so here's Lucki. He posted on his story tagging Playboi Carti, so he's obviously addressing him. So what did he say?
I don't dislike you. You think yesterday because I bought a chain and I said crosses up that I was sneak dissing you because you made a song that said upside down cross to my neck, but it wasn't that though. I was just
shut him up.
Like I just bought a chain and I was saying crosses up. You just insecure because you don't love Jesus like that. You're not a Jesus.
You're not a Jesus dick rider, twin. All right, so Carti, I guess, was getting in his feelings about Lucki saying that crosses up, because obviously Carti just dropped a song, upside down crosses on my neck, hold him up. So I guess Carti thought he was sneak dissing, but in all reality, again, as I said, I feel like Lucki is a nice guy where he's not ever really dissing anybody. I think the only person he did way back in the day was like Fawny, and then he even apologized. So Lucki is a non-controversial guy. He's just getting money. He's been in the game since 2014, probably even before that, making music on SoundCloud. He's like an OG. He's probably like more OG than Carti, low-key. Maybe not, I don't know. They're kind of the same era. Carti's way more up nowadays, but still feel like Lucki kind of stays in his own way. He doesn't really cause any beef with anybody. So if anybody's winning though right now, I'm just gonna say Lucki, you know, it's like this dynamic we always talk about when people are beefing. You never punch down. And so Carti's up here, right? He's got his own label. He's one of the biggest artists in the world. He just got ranked #1 on Complex's rappers under or in their 20s, which Lucki, I believe, is also in his 20s. And so Carti was #1, and he's like dissing Lucki publicly, and therefore Lucki's the one who's gaining hella clout. It's like making, I don't know, I feel like Carti should kind of just go back to being mysterious and like keep his clout. But anyway, going on. So then I guess Lucki posts a screenshot of DMs with Carti. where he said, keep winning, the world loves you. It's so true. I would love to. I'm into it. I appreciate you. Time is the only thing we can get back, but we just keep going, or must keep going. Congratulations, L. You deserve it as well. He was referring to him as L as in Lucki, but hey, now he could probably be like, nah, I was calling you an L because you're a loser. Lucki responds on Twitter, LMAO, I swear I was just happy bro was dressing regular. Bash Barty forever my heart. I hate when people in New York say my heart. I'm like, bro, get off my dick. I'll never hate that person. I slept on the floor with it. Pause. But Mr. Evil Vampire non-Jesus lover is not my kind of guy. Okay, so he openly does not like him anymore. I guess he wasn't gonna say it publicly until Carti started coming at him. Opium versus Lucki, whatever. I don't want to hear shit else about your baby daddy. That dude a whole bitch. Damn, Carti's saying that to Lucki. Something else to note is that normally I feel like when you're beefing with Carti or like Opium in general, the Opium fan base is so, because we all know beefs, you don't really win it by what you say. I mean, yeah, of course it's what you say, like did you do a better diss than the other person, but in all reality the fan base kind of controls the, I don't know, the emotions of like what's going on, of who's winning and which fan base is stronger. That's really who decides who wins the beef. And therefore I think regardless if even Lucki loses, he's almost like in a Drake situation where he's getting hit by like all three sides, like Destroy Lonely, actually more, the 5, pause, Carti, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, probably some other Homicide members, whatever it is. But the fact that Lucki is even like in a stalemate low key with them, that's respect right there. Filthy even reposted Carti, and the thing is, so he decided his loyalty. But the thing is, Lucki and Filthy go way back. They've been working together for a long time, and so I guess no more Filthy and Lucki unless they reconcile this beef. But yeah, there's so many people going against Lucki. The fact that he's even standing right now and not looking corny and just being like, yo, fuck you, like I'm doing my own thing. Respect, my guy. Okay. Lucki posts old picture of Carti. Continues responding, it's nothing to fight, or no, actually this one's the first one. And I'm still YVL. I literally just woke up an hour ago. Is he trolling him or is he actually YVL? Young Vamp Life, okay. Is that because he's cool with Filthy or what? You not YVL, we kicked you out this shit. Nah, bro, you been woke all day. It's no way you're a vamp. It's nothing to fight back over. My old friend posted our messages because I love Jesus more than him. Okay. Lucki's low-key, he's eating right now. He's eating. Playboi Carti tells Lucki he should have signed to Opium. You should have signed to Opium, this little twin shit. He deserved everything. I'm happy as fuck, for real. I guess they're talking about, okay, so that's Ken Carson's car, his new Lambo, which looks kind of fresh. Not even kind of fresh. This looks fire as fuck. The gradient with the black and green, it low-key reminds me of my posts. I'm just saying, like with the, the black. So maybe Ken Carson modeled his car after Baba Lamb 2 posts. I'm just saying. Okay, that shit probably costed like 300K, maybe more. Lucki responds, bro, this dude gotta be on the craziest acid trip ever right now. Low key, again, I told y'all, the fact that all of these people are going at Lucki, like, what is the benefit for Opium coming at Lucki? What is he doing? He's not doing anything. He bought a regular cross. That is like that's not even controversial. He's just like, you know, praying to God, basically, like representing his religion, and he's getting attacked by Satanists. No offense to, you know, Carti and them, because y'all know I fuck with it. And honestly, I feel like that's just imagery and branding, how they all do the upside down crosses. And technically speaking, I feel like isn't it like Saint Pete or something like that that the upside down cross represents? So it's not necessarily Satanism anyway. Then he laughs at, hey, see, Carti would have paid you in aura. What does that mean? Oh, if he signed to Opium? Low-key facts. Low-key facts. I feel like if an artist signed to Opium, Carti don't even gotta pay them. Like, all these artists are getting like 2-3 M's, or not all, very, very select few. But let's say like an artist was getting 2 to 3 M's. Is it more worth to sign to Opium, where you can go on tours, you can sell tickets, you can sell merch where most rappers can't? You just get all the residual streams from Carti because he rarely drops, and therefore like you're just clouded as fuck. So it's like that conversation of like 500K versus dinner with Jay-Z, except with Opium. Like, are you going to make more than 2 to 3 M's just being signed to Opium, even if he doesn't give you an advance? Potentially. I feel like that's probably the best label you could sign to just because of Carti's aura. No homo. Ken Carson reposts it. So he's taken aside, obviously, because his father is, no offense, but like his father is beefing with Lucki too. Lucki responds, bruh, that dude just posted one single car and said that's why somebody should sign to him. And that dude reposted it proud. That's the funniest shit ever. Oh my God, dear Jesus Christ, who I love so much. Hey, Lucki has the responses. He's killing it. Again, when you're kind of on the defense in a beef and you're not taking it so seriously, I feel like that's where you win. As I say in every single beef, y'all are calling him a cornball. I disagree. I feel like the person who cares the least about a beef, they win, because they're like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? I'm not even taking you seriously. Like, Lucki got sticks on him and all this shit. Nah, I'm playing, but still, if he's not taking Carti seriously, who is again one of the biggest artists in the world, like that emits its own aura. Again, no homo. What else though? Okay, so then Carti throws this party. Allegedly he didn't show up even. Is that true, chat? Did he even not show up to his thing? I mean, what did we really expect? Apparently 10,000 people came. What are the details? NYPD shut me down. I tried so hard to celebrate with you tonight. Yeah, right. Bro was hitting whippets in his fucking black truck, just chilling, watching everybody like, yeah, this is gonna be a publicity stunt and a half, which it was for sure. Because I feel like this is the biggest, like, what other rapper is gonna throw a birthday, just a birthday party, not even a concert, and have 10,000 people show up? Okay. Hard to celebrate with you tonight. The music was about to be insane. I was outside the whole time. They told me they would lock me up if I got out the car. It's my fucking birthday. What the fuck? To be honest, y'all did y'all thing. 10,000 people outside venue only fit 3K. PD, police department folks try and lock me. Unfortunately, thank you, New York. This is my second home. I got y'all. Why would they lock him up? Maybe like starting a riot? Maybe it's like the Kai Cenat thing where when he was giving out the free PS5s, he started a riot. And so, or like allegedly. And so then they locked him. But I don't know if Carti, with how viral his detainment videos and like him getting pulled over, low-key, that would have been promo too, being like, yeah, I got arrested just because I you know, had so many people show up to my event. But the thing is, if he had a permit, then like that's not really his fault. And if he threw a party and he had event organizers, I doubt he would have been like actually in trouble. But obviously he doesn't want to be detained. You don't know what he has in his car. They could start searching that shit, and he has all sorts of voodoo dolls of Lucki where he's literally stabbing him with like a wooden stake and garlic and shit.
He was wilding. Yeah. Him, little Asian homie over there, he was wilding, bro.
Little Asian homie.
Bro, how am I going home? My ride's in there. My ride's in there, bro.
Calling the police officer right in front of you on IG Live, little Asian homie, is crazy.
Where you from? Yo, what the fuck? Upside down, cross, shut him up. Yeah. Everybody go.
Is that chick wearing like the clown mask thing? Not mask, but makeup to look like King Vamp? Oh, little Asian homie pulled up like, Get back!
Upside down, cross,
Oh,
my neck,
shit.
shut him up. Bentley, pick that
I don't know about y'all, but if a female cop starts pushing me, I'm get off me, little Asian homie. All right, so there was hella people. We knew that. This already happened in Atlanta. But in New York, I'm telling you, different breed. Although Atlanta, I feel like it's... all of Atlanta, I feel like when you go, it's a very concentrated, like it's a hardcore like hip hop community, where New York is more like fashion. It's like such a big city that, you know, maybe only like 5-10% actually fuck with rap like that. But still, there's just so many fucking people that when the word spread about his birthday party, hella people show up. Baby boy B-Day, event canceled. Shout out Kuma or KMA on Twitter. All right, more. Anything else going down? Damn, that was an eventful night, man. If this doesn't show that Carti is like the most poppin' rapper, I tell this to people in real life all the time, they don't believe me. We know it. Like, it's not even dick riding to say, yeah, Carti may not get the most streams necessarily. Like, he's not Drake, he's not The Weeknd, he's not like Future. But like when it comes to actual relevance of you want to see him in person because he's like a mystical Pokemon legendary one, he's the guy. He's like he is the representation of that, where he's the most relevant, biggest rapper in that scenario. I'd like to see like anybody else try to do that birthday party. Maybe like Drake. You know, if Drake pulled up to New York, there'd be hella hoes. They don't care about the whole pedo allegations. They're like, nah, they want to get taken advantage of by Drake, as bad as it sounds. But, and I'm not calling him that, but I'm just saying, like, hella hoes are showing up. Whereas Carti, I think somebody sent me his demographics. It's like 75% male and like, what's it, like 40%? Like it would be so many more dudes at Carti just because he's like more underground in a way. I know he's mainstream, but like he's got more of like that cult. But just know this is all part of the rollout. It's just like when Yeet did it in LA. He got the song or that venue shut down. He even put it in the song Talk, I want to say, like the news report. There might be a news report in New York. I don't know what their local station is, but there probably is. Expect, you know, we might not get academics on Control again, but maybe the news report's gonna be in like the little voice intro or one of the songs on the upcoming album. I think even DJ Swamp Izzo said that he confirmed, let's look it up. He confirmed that it was dropping his album 2024, not 2025. Let's look it up just to make sure. But I feel like we already knew that, like with everything going on. DJ Swamp Izzo confirms Playboi Carti's album dropping in 2024.
Not 2025. 2024.
What else?
That's it. That's
it? That's it?
Not 2025. 2024.
All right, but again, we kind of already knew that. That's just like assumed. As you can see with like every post on Instagram, on like every blog, it's like Carti this, Carti that. It's Carti season, so I expected like next couple of. Now, honestly, I could see in the next couple of weeks just by how crazy this rollout is getting. But you also know him, where the rollout could be extended, and he takes a break again. I feel like he just pops in, makes sure everybody knows he's like top dog, and then he leaves. And then everyone's like, oh, he fell off, like we don't care anymore. And then he comes back, he's like, nah, y'all fucking care, y'all are on my dick, like I'll drop whenever I want. Because it's almost been 4 years officially, which is crazy nowadays, especially when every artist has to like drop every single year, maybe even multiple times a year to stay relevant. So like it's kind of just a dick swinging contest. All Red is overrated. You're overrated. I don't know what this hate about All Red is. Like, All Red is amazing, bro. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I've been having this shit on repeat. Like, maybe it's just, especially with like the Lil Wayne cover and everything, where, here, I'll show y'all. Y'all think like, oh, Bob's 30. Why is he listening to underground? And like all these kids, like, okay, my GOAT actually, when I was a child / teenager, is Lil Wayne. When he had the Dedication series, he had Sorry for the Wait, No Ceilings. Like, Lil Wayne was undeniably the GOAT. There would be none of these rappers without Lil Wayne. But right here, so this picture is modeled after Lil Wayne's Dedication 3 right here. Now, something to note though is that that's not the cover. Carti said that it wasn't the cover, but still, like, I fuck with it. I'm like, damn, he's paying homage to the real GOATs. Because a lot of people are paying homage to like Future. You see Osama Son doing Future, etc., etc. But I don't know. I feel like Lil Wayne never really gets the credit anymore. And he really should, because he transformed the game, especially with dropping so much and like doing remixes, destroying other people's songs on all of his mixtapes. He'd literally steal their beat and make it his, and nobody even knew the original song after that. But I think even Lancey, this is why I don't think that he wants to use that cover too, because like I think Uno the Activist already used a similar type. He even did the remixes too, this similar cover art. So did Lancey Foe with the one that sold like 400 copies first week. Somebody tweeted like, Lancey Foe sold 400 copies, and they were like hyped up about it. I'm like, hold up, 400. He paying homage to Lancey. I wonder what all those like side characters are thinking right now. If there's gonna be like a bigger like Avengers versus evil. Like Carti right now, again, I said before, he's kind of turning into the villain a little bit, like beefing with people maybe he shouldn't be beefing with. I know that it doesn't really affect his career all too much, but like with, I don't know, Lucki's a cool guy. He might get some people on his side, maybe not publicly, but behind the scenes, they might be more friends with Lucki than Carti, because I feel like Lucki's just a nicer guy. You know, he's not known as a narcissist. He's more like underground, so more like accessible, whereas Carti probably don't really talk to many people because he's just doing his own thing. You can see a Dirk and Carti beef soon. I'm telling you, it's gonna get wild out here, especially because Carti's really only working with, like, he doesn't clear a lot of his features, like even with Uzi. I wonder what Uzi's thinking right now. Although I heard that Carti and Uzi were in the same, here, look, they were in the same club last night. So I guess this was after the birthday party. What does that say? Strikes? Starlit? Oh, this is like the famous strip club, huh? So yeah, I wonder what Uzi's thinking, because I feel like he fucks with Lucki. Uzi's like, I feel like Uzi and Lucki's personalities, and I don't even fucking know them, so maybe this is just dick riding. I just feel like they probably get along better than Carti now, just because Carti's like kind of, I don't know, I feel like he's more of a diva. Uzi's a nice guy, like he's always showing love to everybody. He was in the studio with Molly Santana, and no diss towards her, because I actually liked her album, but like he's you know, he's talking to people that are necessarily below him. Whereas Carti, I feel like he's not really gonna fuck with you unless there's a benefit for him. No offense to him, but it's just the way it is. He's not a diva, just not a lame. There's a fine line when you're at this level where like you gotta, you know, I know Carti got a label and he like does influence the underground and like everybody wants to be him, and he has signed artists that were smaller, but he hasn't really fucked with anybody that he hasn't signed. But that being said, you do have to be a little selective with who you give clout to, because, you know, Uzi, on the other hand, on the other side of the spectrum, he did give out his clout a little bit, way too much. And so that's kind of like why he's not as relevant anymore. We've talked about the last couple of years where like when Uzi posts a picture with a new kid, you're like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not taking this that serious. He's just, you know, maybe he just met him on the side of the street. Whereas Carti, if you see somebody with him, you're like, oh, okay, did he sign him? Or like, is this the new opium signee? Carti was literally talking good on Lucki name in that screenshot. He just don't fuck with people above him. Above him. What do you mean? He literally only clears features for people above him. But yeah, I think Lucki and Carti have a similar fan bases in the sense that not only just the actual individuals within the fan bases, because usually when people fuck with Lucki, they're usually underground, right? And so they're gonna fuck with Carti because he's like the king of the underground, even though he's mainstream, but like he influences everybody below him. But also just like in the cult, like, you know, the memes and the culture around that person. So it's just so weird. Like it's like I'm not gonna say the perfect beef, but it's like the most unexpected beef. Like, damn, like y'all are low-key the kings of this shit. Y'all are the OGs and you're beefing. It's like when Carti and Uzi were beefing. It's like, what the fuck is going on? We live in a simulation. Like, y'all were supposed to be like the duo. No one is taking the beef seriously though. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, it's not gonna get violent for sure. That's what's good about like this side of things in music, as opposed to like street rapper shit like NBA Youngboy, and like I don't even know any of those rappers, like the rappers with like the 3 letters before their names, like OTN blah blah blah. It's like, if you start posting that shit on blogs, like it could actually start getting dangerous. People start shooting each other for their ego or like their sets that are actually rivals. Whereas with Carti and everybody on the internet side of things and Uzi, it's all just gonna be like posting stories trying to diss each other, but nothing's actually gonna go down. But I think that's because they have more of a head on their shoulders, where I don't know, they're more about their music rather than like representing their gang. That's just an assumption though. I'm not even in the street shit, but I know that a lot of rappers do die.